questions my ability? Let's dance!
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, there. I think there might be something there. Okay, how's that? Is the sound okay? I literally just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Like, it's so stupid. I love this technology. Like, I love having these new things. Like, I know it's kind of first world problems having minor glitches, but there's just more disconnect. I think part of it is because my visuals are now off of my computer, or off of this TV, which serves as my computer screen, and it itself has its own sort of computer interface to it. And, you know, then I've got a second monitor, and it has stuff going on. And then I have a separate audio player, like a separate audio mic, a condenser mic, with its own thing. And then I have my main computer, and they all try to talk to each other. And then you have OBS with its, you know, random stuff it has going on. And then you have all the other amplifiers, or whatever the hell they're called, like NVIDIA with the graphics and the drivers. So all of these things are trying to talk to each other all the time. And yeah, sometimes it's a fail. So anyway, sorry about that. I know that was kind of dead air for what, like 10 minutes or something. But hopefully we got it fixed here. At least I wasn't in the game. Which is now, because if I was in the game, I wouldn't be able to fix it, then we just have a silent game. Okay, Jason said he wanted to play. Okay, he needs to eat. Well, let me text him. You guys can hear me, right? Are we good? Yeah, I actually didn't see you saying that, Iwa, but we're on the same wavelength there. A tech mage now. I could have monoed, yeah. I'm not sure, because, like, the audio qualities... okay, sweet, thanks. The audio quality is actually awesome. I highly recommend, I don't remember how much they were. These weren't, I don't think, turbo expensive, but they're pretty good. It's like the Black Shark, it's like the most recommended headphones out there, basically, for like entry level. It's like the Black Shark V2 or something. Really, really good quality audio, at least compared to what I had. I used to have a $13 set of headphones from, Best Buy that I was I'm not sure if the input's mono or not. There was something that I had to turn to mono eventually when I was setting it up, but I'm not sure. This mic, this is a Focusrite, like an older Focusrite mic that you can use for either broadcasting, maybe that's it, that you can use for either broadcasting or for like music. Like you can plug it in, you can plug a guitar into it or something as an amplifier, something like that. I don't know. It's pretty nice things that were like mid-level price for the most part. The computer itself was not mid-level price, but like these accessories were kind of like best of mid-level. Okay, let me text Jason real quick. Okay, so let me give him a second to respond there. I think he still wants me to play one, but I'll just make sure. And we can look at, let's just see if there's anything funny going on with the win rates. Anything interesting and new. Looks like Janna is about back to where she was, despite the nerfs. I don't know, like, she feels strong, but is she that strong? Like, it feels, like, really rough to go against her. Okay, gotcha. Alright, he said go ahead and play one. Wait, is the sound messed up? What do you mean? Are you delayed, Falcon? Or does it sound messed up right now? Because it was messed up for the first 8 minutes. What does it sound like? Give me a description. Is it too quiet, too loud, weird? Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, shit. How do I fix that? Did you say I have to turn it to mono, Iwa? Or something? Okay. Alright, sorry. Yeah, I imagine that would be annoying. Like, part of the annoyance of these weird little things is I hear everything normally, like 99% of the time. I see everything normally, and I hear everything normally. But then sometimes you guys get weird graphic stuff where it's too bright, or the colors are crazy, or the sound is crazy. So that's part of the frustration, too, is I don't know what you guys are actually experiencing. I have to just kind of guess. Okay, on iPad it's probably fine because it's one speaker. Usually that stuff is just because of the headphones. But let me see what I can do. So set it to like mono. Is that the word on the street? Combine the left and right channels into one. Okay, does that do anything for you guys? I don't know if that's going to change mine or not. Does that sound different at all? I'm trying to see. No, I think that one's just for me. It sounds way better when mono's not on for me. God, sound is like one of the most annoying ones. Why is this scrolling so slowly? Okay, I just plugged it back in. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I need to like sound check everything before I actually. But then again, I can't. I can't get it. I can't fix it because I don't know something's wrong until the stream starts because it seems fine to me. No. Where the fuck is that? There it is. Okay, hold up, hold up. Damn, I could go up to 192,000 sample rate, whatever that means. I think, from what I understand, 48,192. Does anyone an expert in sound? Could I go up even better on the sound? I feel like this is a normal looking number that like OBS has. The thing is, like, my system can blow OBS out of the water right now. Like, the best settings on OBS, so I have to like dial it back. My settings so OBS can handle it. Mixing. Okay. Okay. That's probably not it. Maybe it's an OBS thing. OBS might have been the one who had the problem with it. Let me... Properties. Stereo. Okay. It says channels are stereo, so I think OBS fucked up. It says 48 kilohertz on the sample rate too. There's no way that's right. Or that's... No, that is 48,000. Okay. But it says the channel is stereo on the stream, and I can't change it. So, okay. I think I'm going to have to turn the stream off and then turn it back on. So, sorry, guys, but it won't let me change it, I don't think, while I'm currently creating content. So let me turn it off real quick and then turn it on. I'll put mono on, and let's see if that works. Hey, what's up, Ian? Yeah, fixing it. Triggering my OCD. Okay, sorry. All right. OBS audio input is in mono. Hey, what's up, Elias? Thanks, man. Hey, I'll just show you guys what I'm looking at right now. I don't think there's anything that would be... Sorry, this is going to be like looking into infinity here. But... So, I'm looking at audio here. This is what I can't change. And then it's got stereo right here. So this is what you guys are saying I should turn to... I should turn to mono, probably, right? I didn't see OBS even update. But that's what I'm going to try. But as you can see, I can't mess with it while it's going. I think that's it. The stream, that's just that stuff. Streaming. Yeah, that's just visual stuff. Audio is in 160. Streamception. Okay, let me try this, the mono, because I think I remember something like that where someone told me to put it into mono in the past and it worked. Okay, so I'll be back in like 10 seconds. So it might not even crash the whole stream. It might just like delay it for a second. We'll see, but let's try it out. Okay, so be right back. Put that over here. Alright. Are we back? Can you guys, looks like the thing is working on my end. Auxiliary mic. Does that sound any better for you guys? Are you guys back? Okay, did that fix it? Okay, good. Alright, we figured it out. Alright, sorry. Thanks again for, chilling. Okay, good. Yeah, because I imagine that would be annoying as hell. This day and age, right? Like, only hearing it through one headphone was like an early 2000s thing. Hell, I don't even know if I used headphones back then. What do you mean, thought it was a bit? Oh, thought I was, like, joking or something with it? No, it's just me being an old fogey, not knowing how half of the shit works on my computer. What is it? Are you wanting to say hi? Oh, okay.
I'm bigger than you, so nobody can.
Oh, she just watched a cartoon that was like, certain shapes can hide behind other shapes if they're smaller. So like, I guess teaching perspective or something. Like that abstract reasoning skill. I don't know. I'm not an early childhood expert, but that she found that so fascinating. Small things can hide behind big things. So now I guess she's trying to hide behind me. Are you hiding behind me, Rory? You want to look over my shoulder and say hi?
Hi.
You say hi, people? Look up here, right here. Oh, wow. There she is.
Hi. She's me out.
Oh, goodness.
Who questions my ability?
Two streaks of ASK. Well, you're climbing a lot faster than me. Ewan, I'm only, you're what, 40 games in? I'm like over 400.
Uh-oh, here comes a mountain.
I don't know, man. Maybe
Uh-oh, here comes
it's one of those things, right? Is I don't feel like a lot worse as a player, but clearly something's going on there. Maybe I am.
Uh-oh, here comes the meltdown.
It's one of those weird where it's just kind of hard for me to process. I guess I've got a case of that, I forgot what it is to some extent, where people think they're better than they actually are. Okay, go ahead.
Let's dance.
It's such a great word. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. It's like one of the most important concepts out there for like what's going on in the world right now. Yeah, Dunning-Kruger, exactly. I'm getting like Dunning-Krugered, and it's like I know what it is. I know how it feels. I can intellectually process what Dunning-Kruger is, but the emotion of it, it's difficult for me to process why the hell I'm stuck in gold. And maybe it's just I think I'm better than I am. I mean, really, it doesn't matter either way. I just like coming out here, hanging out with you guys playing. Like, I know I'm not Challenger or Pro-level player, but it's just hard for me to process how I can't get back to Platinum. I think we will at some point. It's just like, why is this so hard? It's hard for me to put my exact finger on it. I know I have made some... I feel like I'm more frequently making... like some dumb mistakes, right? Like, I feel like that happens at least several times a night where I try to like dive somebody. I mean, part of that is also they just changed survivability, so like I'm trying to recalibrate for like what is an all-in kill and what isn't. I think a lot of it is just discipline. Some of it's mechanics. My mechanics definitely are rusty. Because I can feel it in some team fights. I do get a little lost in the sauce occasionally. Like, it's harder for my mind to process everything that's going on as fast as I used to be able to do it. Like, that's for sure. Like, I'll lose track of where my character is. If it's, like, 5-on-5 and it's a long fight and there's a lot of shit going on. Like, sometimes, especially if there's a lot of effects, it's just hard for me to, like, visually keep up, and I guess that's just getting a little older. It feels like it would be very incremental, right? But I don't know, sometimes I'm like, man, that used to like never happen to me, and now it happens sometimes. So like mechanically and just information processing wise, maybe I'm a little bit worse there, but it's like I think intellectually the game hasn't changed a lot. Like I think a lot of like my macro, if I'm just sitting there watching a replay or, you know, just thinking what should you do here, what should you do here, I think it's still like pretty good. I feel like that's at least good enough for plat and possibly low diamond, like my macro, but it's like I know what to do, but just actually doing it or making the correct decision under pressure, you know, is very different than like armchair macro. How did they even get... How are they getting these kills? Oh, they tried to invade blue? Maybe I get tilted more. I don't think I really get tilted that much more. I think I'm actually more chill than I was in past seasons. For the most part. Yeah. I mean, they literally... Their only CC... I guess they do have Cho'Gath. But, I mean, it is what it is. Barely got that. Oh shit, my bad. I totally forgot I don't have Relic. Yeah. I don't know. Like, the variables are a little different. I mean, I think some of it is statistical too. Like, it's 15 points per to climb. I don't know. Like, my win rate's 50%, and almost every season my win rate is like 50%. It's just against weaker opponents, so that's why I'm like stuck in gold. So it statistically it seems like it's not that much of a drop off, but it's like I'm playing against weaker players, in theory.
I only believe in myself.
Because my Rakan is almost always between 50 and 52%. My overall account's almost always 50 or 52%, with some like spikes every now and then, and blah blah blah. But you know, over the course of 1,000, 1,500 games, whatever, it's usually 50%. Which means the game is giving me fair matches, you know? So.
I don't apologize for anything.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Elias? That's cool he got to play that one time. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, man. I was doing pretty well as far as recent history. That's what I'm saying. It's not like a
Doing the right thing for
steady
the
decline.
board.
It just, I mean, really, is Gold 1 that much lower than Platinum 1? Like, no, not really, right? So maybe it's not as far as it feels, because I did end last season in, or Platinum 4 rather. I did end last season in Platinum 4. But I got as high as Platinum 1. It feels like every season I get to Platinum 1, and then it's just a question of, do I get over the hump and go into D4 or not? Like, do I have that last little bit of, you know, burst in me or not? Can I go on like a nice little streak and get to D4 and just hold it or not, you know? But this season, it's been a little more challenging. And I go on good streaks with Rakan. Like, I have a good KDA with Rakan, but like, my numbers are about the same. It's like almost always like between 4 and 5 KDA. But again, it's like weaker opponents. So I just need to take advantage of more opportunities. But I mean, also, it's not just about me, right? It's like, I genuinely do believe the average player base has gotten way better this season than past seasons. I feel like just people are just better, too. Like, I'm a little bit worse, but I think the other side of the coin is a lot of people are just better, also. Time to drop out of college. I wouldn't do it. Well, I mean, it depends. If you're already committed to it, it depends what you're majoring in. But for most students, I mean, I know you're joking, but for most students, I would say if you already have some college credit, just get the degree, right? Maybe change your major to something that, you know, you can perform better on. But I would say if you've already got like a decent chunk of college, you might as well just finish. A lot of jobs just want you to have a degree, right? Just like an office job, like sales or something. You just have a degree.
I love evil, and evil loves me.
Yeah, I'm always of the opinion that you shouldn't like try to force engineering or computers or like something else that's like, you can't what? Oh, well, sorry. I mean, if you want it quieter, you can go in your room or the office, but Daddy's got to talk. I'll turn down my sound. Maybe I won't yell as much. Because I really don't think it's that hard intellectually to get a degree, right? And, you know, like, some kind of business or psychology or just some sort of field that you're at least kind of interested in. Like, yes, something like biomedical engineering is very hard. But other stuff, I swear, it's just show up and do the work. Like, that's it. Ask for help. Talk to professors. Just talk to professors. Show up. Turn stuff in. You can probably pass. Like, that's my advice to people. It's just, yes, I have been G1. I think for the last 2 months, my average has probably been G1. It's only in, like, last week I had a bad week. We were like G1, like 70 or 80. I think we were one game away, honestly. Like, it was almost a done deal. We were in promos. I'm like 99% sure. We were like 86 LP or something. And then we just won like 20% over 20 games or something. Like, maybe not that bad. It was pretty bad. MD last year. Suck it, Dr. Mundo. Nice, man. Congrats on the MD. That shit is really hard. I have several friends that are doctors. God. that lifestyle, even, like, doctors deserve every penny that they get. I know people think it sounds crazy, they get a shitload of money, but it is very, very difficult to get the degree in the first place. It's extremely intellectually challenging. It's extremely challenging in terms of your time, you know, being a resident, like, fucking 90 hours a week and shit. It's extremely difficult emotionally in most fields, you know. If you fuck up, people die, right? Like, if you mess up an order at McDonald's, it's like, okay, someone didn't get pickles on their hamburger, right? If you fuck up that surgery, like, you just killed somebody. Like, that's a lot to deal with. Oh my god. Damn, if I just autoed one more time. So, it's, you know... It's kind of the full thing. It's extremely difficult to do. It's a very challenging lifestyle with crazy hours, huge responsibilities, massive stress. It's like gotta be... I mean, yeah, if you mess up a bridge, people are probably gonna die too. But I feel like... that's a... I don't know. I feel like that doesn't happen that often. People die all the time in medicine, and I feel like the human body... Like, how to build bridges, in my opinion, is... Normal bridges is relatively solved, right? It's like, okay... use these techniques, it's probably going to be a safe bridge, right? But in my opinion, I mean, engineers are very important, and that's a difficult job too. But the human body is so complex, and like the field is always changing. Like there are always new discoveries in terms of therapies, and you have to understand all the interactions of all these different drugs that are always updating. You have to read all this, you know, extra stuff. Like, what are the recommendations? What are some of the other options out there? And even, like, just using older drugs in combinations with certain therapies, in combinations with certain genetic markers or risk factors or different, you know... There's just so many variables. And honestly, a lot of people just don't have most of the human body solved. Like, the human body is incredibly complex and difficult to solve. Like, all the doctors will tell you that, too. Like, for most things, a lot of people out there, their situation is really complex. And it's just, you know, a lot of times you're just trying to make the best of a bad situation. Or you're just doing, you know, you're just doing the best you can with so many variables in the dark. The brain named itself, yeah. So I don't know, I have a huge respect for doctors. So anyone that says doctors don't deserve what they get paid, like, oh, they're making $300,000 a year. Just don't know what they're talking about, or they're just haters, in my opinion. It's like, if you're gonna pay anybody less, that should definitely not be one of them. Not to mention, that's like one of the most important, like, fundamental services or things you could possibly do. You know, like, finance and stuff is cool, but really, like... but... I don't know. I mean, finance is important, too. Like, I don't want to disparage certain jobs, but I don't know. It just... It does trigger me a little bit when some people are just like, oh, those doctors are scamming people, are charging way too much for shit. It's like, the doctors don't even control that most of the time. Like, there are certain rates insurance pay. Like, blame the insurance companies. Blame the freaking hospital administrators or whatever, man. It's definitely not the doctors or the nurses. All of our shitty problems with healthcare are definitely not them. There are some crooked doctors, but, like... very, very few. I feel like. Most of them are very hardworking, honest people. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm naive about that, but... deserve a lot more than athletes and doctors. Yeah, I mean, they do deserve... Deserve's kind of a tough word, but it's like... because there's infinite demand for doctors, basically. Right? Like, everyone wants to be healthy. It's extremely complex. But, like, entertainment is just very supply-driven as well. It is extremely difficult to be a pro athlete. Like, is that as useful for humanity? Probably not as a doctor, but it is incredibly difficult to do it. Like, an extremely low amount of athletes him. So it's like, I don't know. Holy. God, we got your baited so hard. Does she really not have any more jumps? Or like an ult? Wait, what isn't her ult like... It's a damaging ability, isn't it? No, I agree, like utility-wise, yes. But, I don't know, maybe that's just me being a little too capitalist. But if people want to spend their money however they want to spend it... Yeah. Now, I think there's something to be said. Again, don't want to get too lost in the sauce on it, but I could see... So, I guess the way I was thinking of it initially was... you know, we don't want to cap how much, like, athletes can make because of supply and demand. I mean, you do for, like, balancing reason in leagues and stuff, obviously, but, I mean, as far as, like, the federal government goes, right, you don't want to say, okay, athletes or actors can't make so much money. But what you could do is, like, allocate tax revenue and stuff like that, like, more to help healthcare.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
And that would be effectively helping doctors and things like that. I think, I mean, I don't necessarily think that doctors need to be paid a ton more than they already are. Again, a lot of that is kind of pay per service as well. I think they're probably most of them paid a fair amount. Maybe like family practice is not paid enough. But we're just getting... Oh my god, I didn't even realize we were getting destroyed so hard. I thought we were doing alright, because it felt like we smashed bottom lane. Nurse practitioners and MDs. Yeah, it kind of depends on what's going on, but I could definitely see that angle. Because, like, really, nurse practitioners, a lot of people can do most things, right, as far as, like, basic care, and sometimes they have more time to spend with you than I could, because doctors, hospitals, again, I'm not, like, an expert on this, but I have some doctor friends. Hospitals are trying to save costs, right, so they're going to bring in way more nurse practitioners, like, anything but a doctor, because doctors are so expensive. Because you really only want to call in that doctor if you've got something that's, like, complicated. Or just, like, they come in and check on stuff. Right, every now and then. But you might have, depending on the floor, I guess, you know, you might have a couple of doctors. And then, like, 90% of the people are probably, like, nurse practitioners, PAs, that type of thing. God, who the hell started that? What? Oh, it's attacking Dinger's turret. Man, we are kind of getting smacked here. I don't have ult for a while. Are they just gonna get that? Probably. Yeah, I guess we're giving it. She needs to kill someone before. Okay. So it's just the grabbing the crystal or whatever. Maybe I'm thinking of Viego. And I'm getting confused. I thought she had a Viego-like ability that, like, does damage. Okay, we got it.
An enemy has been slain.
Exactly, yeah, like the really technical stuff with the difficult calls. I feel like that's when you bring in the doctor. Come on! Okay. About to say, Triss, please. Oof. Okay, let's get out, let's get out. That's a good charge, but... Oh, okay, I see. It only does... I see. Someone has to die first, there's a crystal, and then it does the AoE around everybody. Okay. Sorry, I know she's been really popular, but she's been, like, banned a lot, and I've only played against her a handful of times. Like, I knew she did that, but I thought it did something else, too. Guess I just go Knight's Vow here. Maybe Zeke's, I don't know. I think Knight's Vow to try to stop the Yi from one-shotting. Grievous is probably not horrible here, too. It has a passive that gives infinite scaling. Yeah, like, the infinite scaling is like... That sounds nice with Nasus and Vhagar and stuff like that, but it's not, though, right? I mean, Locket could. Like, the movement speed is extremely good with Bel'Veth, though. And Garen. But, yeah, like, Victor... Victor Zyra, yeah. I mean, I could see Locket. I was already committed at that point. I had the mirror. But, yeah, if I started earlier... Like, I kind of wanted the AP early because we were so far ahead, and I just wanted to continue the kills. Oh my god, she messed up her autos. I don't know if it would have mattered, but she could have maybe gotten a crit or something. Oh shit. I didn't notice the tower was that low, it's my bad. 20 nurses, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, even in Urgent, which is pretty crazy. Like, that's where shit's coming in and hitting the fan, I think, right? Is Urgent similar to, like, Emergency? Someone came in with, like, their hand cut off from a saw or, like, gunshot wound or... It's, like, real serious shit. You'd think they'd have even more doctors there, but, yeah. Yeah, but it's, I don't know, man. Like, Shurelya's is so good. Like, I've tried so many other things, but it really is almost irreplaceable on Rakan. But, I can see what you're saying. But, like, what I'm saying also is we were ahead early with Trist, and Trist should be a hard snowball champion, where if you get ahead, because she can jump forward and she does so much damage so early, that me getting the AP increased our kill threat. And if we kept snowballing... it would increase our snowball pressure too. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Okay. Gotcha. Like I said, I've got friends that are doctors. I've talked with them a lot about different things, but obviously I'm not an expert myself. I'm glad someone can do it, man. I definitely... Maybe, if I really tried when I was younger, maybe I could have done it, but I don't know. It's just the big thing with me is it would just be so hard emotionally for me, because I try to be so positive and, like, try to always get a good outcome. Kind of a happy-go-lucky sort of person, that just having people die on me all the time would be tough. As I'm sure it is for everybody. Because I can kind of, like, I can make almost everybody a winner in the classes that I teach. And what I teach, I think, is really important. Critical thinking is at an all-time low, I think, in our country for a variety of reasons. Don't want to get into super political stuff. But I think that's difficult to argue. And so I think critical thinking is very important, too. But I can make it to where everyone wins, just about in my class. If I play my cards right. Because I have control over a lot of it. Not everything, but a lot of it. Shit. Oh, she died? No! Okay, well, we're getting stuff. Damn, I thought we were going to be able to win that. I guess Cho'Gath still had his chomp. Oh, he doesn't have Rylai's. That's an interesting choice. I feel like Rylai's is so good on Dinger. Anything with pets. Yeah, man. But, like, there's shit. It doesn't matter how good you are as a doctor. Like, especially in some of those fields you're talking about there, like oncology, for sure. But a lot of them, it's just like, it doesn't matter what the hell you do, that person is going to die. And you have to look at them and tell them that at some point, and, you know, tell their family that. And Jesus, dealing with that every day, man. That's tough. I couldn't do it, but I'm damn glad there are people out there that do. It's just too real for me. I like fantasy. I'm not good with getting too real. It's like, that's why I have a ton of respect for soldiers too. Obviously very different kind of thing, but that's really hard also. But just the kind of shit they have to go through. It's like a different level, but just like, it's so emotionally taxing. You know, seeing people die that are your friends, and like looking other people, you know, sometimes in the eye and just ending their life. Like, just say, I gotta do this. It's him or me. You know, like. Oh god, the chomp. Desensitized to it? I mean, maybe, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, desensitization is definitely a thing, but I think there's some stuff that's, like, really difficult. Obviously, like, soldiers, a lot of mental problems usually coming back, PTSD and stuff like that. Even the really, you know, tough guy. I don't know it's necessarily being about being tough, but it's tough. Watched a lot of documentaries on, like, soldiers and
more dark matter?
videos, like, oh, what's his, I can't remember the name. That's kind of like the motivational speaker. Don't always agree with his politics, but, fuck, what is his name? Like, this jacked, like, ex-Navy SEAL, Jocko, I think. I've watched, like, some of his stuff where he's talking about his missions and kind of the stuff they had to go through. Was very fascinating. And, gonna get this real quick, and then we gotta get down there to help protect Baron. And then, fuck, I forgot his name. The guy, he wrote a book, I think, called The Reaper or something. One of the most, like, successful snipers. I watched, like, a GQ video about him and several other videos where he was talking about how realistic were different sniper movies and things. He seemed really cool too. Just like his experiences. I don't know. I just like watch a whole bunch of different stuff. Dude, where are we going, man? This dragon's up, bro. Like, Velvet. Oh, she's maybe typing or something. Like, hey, idiot, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay. Like, he's dead. You get over here. I mean, it is kind of just Windrake. Well, I fucking tried, but that Cho'Gath is difficult to deal with for Trist. Oh, death notifications? I guess, man. I don't know. It seems like it would... I would not get used to it, I don't think. I mean, maybe, but... Exactly. It just feels like it's hard. I mean, maybe some people can. And I'm sure it's a sliding scale, right? Like, probably no one's ever fully desensitized, but then everyone's probably a little bit, if you've been in the field for a while. Everyone's going to be a bit different, like most things, but... what do I even get here? I guess Zeke's next.
I am bad because I'm free and I am...
Looks like Belvez should be able to just, like, murder these people, but... She has no tank. I mean, should she build like Master Yi and get like some kind of defense at some point? Is she like a Death's Dance? I mean, that might be what she's getting next. It probably is.
Safe is for nerds.
The problem is, like, Dinger and Garen are just kind of doing nothing. Dinger's down almost 100 CS. I still think it's very winnable, though. They just got Soul and Baron, which is not great, but at least it's win Soul.
Most good guys.
Yeah, Death's Dance is... Okay, she got it. Yeah, I mean, Garen can maybe tank. I can start fights, but Cho'Gath is a huge problem. Both literally and metaphorically. She does, but, like, you can be CC'd out of that, can't you? I mean, that is a good point. Like, sometimes just lifesteal and abilities like that are enough, but... Yeah, she probably works a lot better if you have more CC than we do. Like, Garen's sort of a tank, but also doesn't have a lot of CC. Okay. She can beat E, though, one-on-one. That's important. That's what it looks like.
How do the Star Guardians see anything? Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
Fuck. I guess I should just run. What? Oh, the Zyra got her? Damn. Alright, I guess I should have just gone ahead, either not done it or used the R. Maybe with R and Ignite I could have killed. I thought I could just W to knock him off and then E back out, but it didn't work out. Oh, the damage reduction lasts through CC. Okay. I mean, we've got open inhibitors. Like, Garen should be able to outmaneuver... Okay. Oh my god. But that true damage, though, on the Cho. That 70% damage reduction doesn't stop the true damage.
An ally has been slain.
You had a bad dream. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, if we just lose one inhibitor, I think we can hold if they don't die. That's why I think she needs health. Like, okay. Oh, please. You had a bad dream that you pooped? Ult him, ult him. Oh my god!
Thanks, Riku.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That shield, though.
Ally has been
It's
slain.
the light inside the guy, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
I mean, I've even got, Knight's Vow. Yeah, I would definitely get, like, I don't know, Warbog seems kind of dumb, but just something. Randuin's? Like, that damage reduction obviously scales with health, too. I don't know. It feels like you need a lot of health, because Cho can probably chomp him for, like, 1,500.
Boring, Riku. Let's start fighting.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm really thinking about it, man. I think Paladin might be pretty fun. Holy Paladin. It looks like they're doing a lot of improvements to, like, make Nax better. Like, more interesting. Which I don't mind if content's a little easy early on. Like, Karazhan is one of my favorite raids, and it's frankly pretty easy, right? Okay, Garen, I don't know if he can beat him or not. Just run around him.
Rampage.
Nice! Holy shit, that's actually extremely good for us.
An ally has been slain.
Doing the right thing was boring. I'm waiting.
No! Ah! Damn it. Fuck, the Yi's gonna get... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose Soldo. How did we lose that fight? Like, 2 people ran back to deal with Garen. So we effectively had, like, a 3v4? I mean, I CC'd Samira, I thought, and one other person. Victor? I don't know. It feels really weird that we lost that. Yeah, Asterix. Yeah, that would... The shield would help versus the Chomp. I've honestly thought... So we're gonna do it on... I halfway wanted to do, like, Blood Elf and go Horde, but I know that a lot of people on the channel already have Alliance stuff, so... And I had thought about Fresh, but I just feel like those servers are gonna collapse. Or it'll just be, like, a very few, probably private server guilds on there. Now, the fact that they are buffing, like, the fact that they are buffing XP, even on the Fresh servers, by a ton is really nice. Then maybe people won't give up during the leveling process. Because we've already done Classic for several years. A lot of this community, it's the same people, probably, right? Oh my god. Yeah, we need to have Garen just do his thing. You have more Horde than Alliance? I mean, I'm not opposed to going Horde. I mean, I'll have to... How bad is the inflation? Like, how much are, like... Like, how much is a Fel Lotus right now? If anyone knows. Like, a Fel Lotus, or, like, a couple of the major flasks, like the Relentless Assault Flask. Because people have said that, like, the economy is going to be super inflated on normal servers. But then... But the bots are also, like, hard farming materials, which could make materials a lot cheaper. So everyone could have a shitload of gold, but then the materials you need to actually do your professions could actually be cheaper. So that would make, like, the hardcore BOE items, like, extremely expensive on launch. But if I can just complete my crafting and just get some basic, like, materials for... that are, like, relatively affordable, then I don't give a shit. That's fine. I don't have to have the best BOEs, like, the first week they drop. Or, like, pay for the best items with GDKPs and things like that. Like, I don't need to have Valinir and pay $1 million gold for it or something, you know? I mean, it'd be cool to have Valinir, but... As long as I can level shit, that's fine. I mean, the reason I'm thinking Blood Elf, first of all, I like the aesthetic of Blood Elves. It's like really cool models and things like that. Jesus. We just have, like, no defense. We're just getting completely wrecked by all this damage they have. But they also have a passive that,
Used to be a square.
in Wrath, when you use it, it returns 6% of your max mana, and it's like every 2 minutes. And that seems like that's extremely good on Paladins, because you basically just stack intel. So you have a really high max mana pool.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Especially since you can only pop once per fight. Oh my god. The fuck? God, Dinger is so worthless. Man, Belveth and I are freaking trying, dude, but... We've had a couple of good plays, but... We just could not carry this.
Your
Man
turret
crick.
has been destroyed. The enemy's
Okay.
inhibitor
I'll check it out. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing horse. Because the thing is, I'm going to boost either way. Like, I'm going to boost the paladin. Are they going to have race change? I think probably not, right? But it's like, come on, dude, just do it. Like, you guys want to make money, don't you? Just put race change in. Race change, $10. It would probably be more than that, but... Yeah, there are just going to be less, like, legacy paladins. Yeah, because you can only do it on Blood Elf. So, like, your classic, like, hardcore pally players. Exactly. Your people that have been playing since classic WoW that just want to stay on the same main character the whole time. You know, could be dwarf probably, but also potentially human. Yeah, you do have some of the new ones with, I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, the Space Goats, Draenei. They have a pretty good passive, too, right? The 1% hit for your party is really nice, too. I just don't know if with Horde they're going to, I don't know if there's any difference in people sticking around or not. Like, the last couple of times I've done Alliance, it feels like the guilds have kind of fallen apart. Hey, what's up?
What up?
Ready to dominate?
Oh, yeah.
I know. I got caught. I did a couple of stupid plays in there for sure. But it was feeling kind of cursed also. It's really hard. Like, we had to, like, super carry that Garrett and Heimer. And Trista's alright. It's just... It was tough to get through that Cho'Gath. But anyway, so I don't know. If I did, I would boost. The thing is, like, with the Druid, I do have a 48 Druid. That's the thing, is I still do have a 48 Druid on Horde. I think it's like 48 or 50 from when we were initially doing sort of the guild stuff. But, and I would just probably be, I mean, because I do want one alt, maybe, probably just for gathering professions. I wouldn't have any money, gold, like, right, I don't remember how much gold I have on my main character. It might be like 5 or 10,000 gold. That's like the main thing that would hold me back, is like, if the economy is turbo inflated to the point where, that's what I'm saying, where there's like 1 million gold, would it really matter? I'd have to see the numbers on the economy, but like this, does the 6% mana, does that really make or break though? Like with paladins, probably not, honestly. The Space Goat, like the 1% hit is probably more valuable for your party than having that passive. But
Who questions my ability?
But I don't know. And I would already have a Druid that's like high level. Because I want to have the high Druid. If I want to do Gathering, you know, obviously I want like the Epic Flight Form Druid. Because I don't remember if they nerfed it where you can't gather in form anymore. If you have to get out of form or not when you're flying. I think you might have to get out of form now. But here, let's wait a second. So they don't ban us here. Or Rakan.
Right.
But you can at least form up, like, instantly, I think. Or probably at least a lot faster than a mount. You can gather herbs. Okay, yeah, I know you can't, I'm pretty sure you can't mine. I thought they nerfed it, though, for whatever reason, because people were bitching about it. But yeah, that would be cool. Because, like, herbs and mining, especially, well, I don't have a miner, but, like, herbs will be really, really in demand because you have to mill those to do the inscription stuff, I think. Okay. And then mining, obviously, will be massive, too, because I think it's widely thought that jewel crafting and engineering is, like, the best for, like, 90% of the classes or something. And then, so people will want to level those. But then also everybody's going to want their gems, of course, for things, so... I'm kind of torn if I would go in... definitely jewel crafting. Because you can go, like... You know, this super intelligence gems. Which is kind of unique to Paladin and cool for Paladin. And I'm thinking maybe alchemy, though. It sucks that you can only use, like, one potion per fight, though. Like, is that 40% early on? The 40% extra mana on a potion is, like, huge. They did increase the amount that you... the amount of mana you get back from a potion, period, though. And on fast fights, like 4 minutes or less, it may not even matter that much. But you get, like, a mixology bonus, and I think it depends on, like, which flasks you're using, or which, other potions and stuff that you're using.
Who questions my ability?
There is one thing that has me a little worried, and maybe it's just because the beta's a little far away, but there's a huge dearth of information about Wrath. Like, hardcore, min-max, like, at least that I can find on Google. It feels like there was way more for Classic and TBC, where there were all these theory crafters, and I could just read, you know, hours of people arguing about this stat or that stat or this or that. But it feels like I can't... I could found like 1 or 2 guides, right, on Google. A lot of them are just from 2000, you know, 9 or 10. Goot. So, I don't know. Goof Renata game? Oh, good Renata game? I think I see what you're trying to say. I don't know about first pick. It might be. My win rate on Renata is not amazing, but... That might make it a lot better, yeah. That just has me worried that, like, is the population going to be really low for it, but maybe not. But, I mean, just trying to find, like, okay, what is the actual mixology bonus on these different things? Like, I don't know. It's cool to kind of theory craft it and see, but that would probably make it better. I mean, honestly, most of that stuff doesn't matter unless you're doing, like, speed running. As long as you just play well. I've never played it, too. That's the thing, is I never played it originally, so it'll be new content for me. Whereas I played TBC raids basically to where we got. I never did Sunwell or BT, but... Huh, okay. Well, the thing is, you don't need, like, you just need enough people to have a functioning server and a functioning guild, in my opinion. I don't care if there's 50 million people. It's actually better that way, because you can, you know, get shit done. As long as you can still find groups. What the hell? Is this fucking Shaco? I think it is. That's annoying. You think it's Singe Sup? I'm thinking Shaco. It is Singe Sup, okay. I guess Shaco is really one of their only jungler options. Okay. Here we go. You know, that may not be as horrible as it seems. Because he can flip me out of my W, and his goo won't let me jump, which is really obnoxious. Have Koreans been doing that? Who, like, Korea? The SKT support? I've heard it. Where can I go to watch replays of Korean games like Faker and stuff? I guess I could just YouTube it. But it looked like I couldn't find it on, like, Epic Skillshot is where I usually go. I've heard they're just, like, just stomping everybody, and so they're just playing goofy shit all the time.
Welcome to
Because Butter is usually in here talking about that every night. What's my opinion of this? And I'm like, did Correa play it? My opinion then is they're way better than everyone else and trolling.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Did you have a good night? Did you have a good night at work, Jason?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Didn't have anyone passing out?
No, it's starting to cool off a little bit right now.
Yeah, we got a little rain early this week. Not a ton, but a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm sure it will get hot towards the end of July, August.
Minions have spawned.
It's also on Riot Esports. Okay. Okay, I'll have to check that out then. I had been watching Epic Skillshot, like I said, but they do NA, EU, and China, but for some reason they don't cover Korea. Maybe there's some kind of ban on that.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
Be aware of shit. Shaco's got Dark Harvest, so that's probably AP Shaco.
I do what I want. Start. Say the same.
What? That's already up again?
You have slain an enemy.
Alright. I guess we'll just get boots.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested now. I'll check it out. We'll see what other people want to do. I don't think Black Falcon's on here right now, or he would have said something probably. Us talking about WoW. I also want to take a look at the economy.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I mean the Draenei would be kind of fun
I
too.
completely lost my sense of hope. It's that the light inside
Aesthetically, I've never had a goat
leaving
girl.
A dark, very good-looking soul.
The Paladins just look so useful, and I haven't played a Paladin in a long time, and I heard they were really annoying to level up for many levels. Maybe it's not as bad, but like since I could boost it, that'd be cool.
And I like it.
I'm just gonna be parking it in dungeons probably too. I've heard that the questing, I don't know, maybe I'll do some questing because I never have, you know, done it before. But
An enemy has been slain.
I'm usually just a dungeon parker.
I don't apologize.
I've heard they are gonna have some kind of dungeon finder, which is really awesome.
Crying.
So you don't have to spam
An
the
ally
chat.
has been slain.
You can just,
An
you know,
enemy has been slain.
sign up for it and then just go about your day crafting or whatever the hell you're doing.
I dance to the beat. The beat called darkness.
Yeah, I'm like level 2, but I can at least see if I can get a flash off of him. Maybe. Back him off of that.
Living the dream.
Honestly, that's my bad. I didn't even realize you were coming. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm making him lose XP and gold. There's not a lot I could do bottom anyways while we're waiting on Bane. We are desynced on our backs. Just piss him off a little bit. Deny the cannon XP. Okay. You just don't have to spam chat for hours, yeah. Especially if we're going to like a bigger server, which I assume everybody would want to do. Like I want to be on a server that definitely doesn't die this time. You know, that chat is just full of nonsense, probably with a ton of people.
Life sucks without something. But it
I
is
guess you
less
can kind of slow it down, right? But he's definitely going AP. I mean, Dark Harvest is pretty much a giveaway.
I'm just
And keep go with Hale if he was going AD.
An enemy has been slain.
Hell yeah. Mostly
See
boost
ya.
and GDKPs, yeah. Hell yeah. I've heard they might bring in that anti-boost stuff they did in Season of Mastery.
I embrace the dark.
Try to keep it out of the dungeons, I think, which is a good thing.
Killing spree.
Honestly, most of the time, I think you would probably get rid of a lot of the botting if you just did not allow people to go into dungeons unless you had at least, like, 3 people or something.
Self-control is for star nerds.
Or maybe even 4 people. Just don't let people go solo into dungeons. You'd have a lot fewer of, like, you know, rogue bots and stuff like that. Boosting. I guess most booster people probably take in, what, like 4 people at a time. Make more money. So that's maybe a separate issue, but... Okay, I don't know where he is.
Alright, looking mid.
Yeah. That's a good control ward there.
Safe is for nerds. I do danger.
Jay's bot. Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
Forgot's missing.
Okay. Yeah, there he is.
Evil never looked so hot. Fight coming.
Did he get it? No, Diana got it. Okay, good. I mean, she's doing really well on CS. God, with Vayne, we just cannot punish the Singed early.
I only believe in myself. And Saya.
I maybe should have gone Relic here. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Just make extra bots. I guess they could, but it's like, it's another barrier to entry to make it really annoying. But the thing is, you can't really report bots in dungeons because you can't see their stuff either. Like, they need to have a more robust reporting system and, like, just hire a couple of GMs for, at least for the big servers. Just to actually, like, look at reports and just ask a question. Just, like, ask them, how's the weather today? Or, you know, just something that bots would have a hard time answering. Or shit, just automate it. Just hit them with a CAPTCHA or something, right? If they could figure out a way to do that. If somebody's doing something that the system recognizes could be botting, just hit them with a CAPTCHA. Just a little pop-up says, hey, solve this real quick. And if they can't, ban them. Or, like, it doesn't even have to be in-game. It could just be their account. If they've done suspicious stuff, the next time they try to log into their account, you know, hit them with the CAPTCHA. God, my wards are just going to take, like, forever.
An enemy has been slain.
What if the player's drunk or high? Then they can appeal it. Like, it should be appealable. You know what I mean? CAPTCHAs don't take that much mental effort. Just literally tap what it describes. Say account is locked. You know, if you want to unlock it. It doesn't even, maybe not even a permaban immediately, just like a warning. Like ban for a few days, and then they could appeal it if they wanted to. And talk to an actual person.
An ally has been slain.
Most good guys.
Been slain. Overkill.
I don't look out.
Oh, damn. Almost. Ah! Nice. What a baller. Sorry I doubted you, sir.
It's all good. I would have doubted myself too.
I was like, almost. I mean, it still would have been a good trade.
Yeah.
Your ult for his flash, but got those last couple of hits.
Oh yeah.
I dance to the beat. The beat.
Yeah, as soon as Ashe threw that arrow, she done fucked up. That's why I tell people as Ashe a lot of times. I'm like, do not throw your arrow like cross map. It's a really low probability you're gonna hit it, first of all, and second of all, if you're lane, like the people you're laning against have a brain and any sort of engage, they're going immediately. Like you saw it, as soon as I saw that, I pinged it like twice and just went on that Ashe. It helped the Singe was also trying to rotate, but
The dream of darkness.
you don't get the Ergot mid. Yeah, it seems weird. I mean, a lot of people aren't playing like the most optimal choices. They're just playing whatever the hell they want to play, you know what I mean? A lot of people just play the game to have fun at the end of the day. Oh, we got the birds down here.
Cloak is woven from the whispers of starfield, the secrets of the galaxy.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna be getting Urgot down here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Kind of weird.
swish, swish.
They might gank middle. I don't know what they're...
Might be able to get bot.
Shit. Oh, well, I got her. Okay. I thought I done fucked up. I guess that's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Ulting down mid from base. I mean, it depends on how much. I think as a support, it's maybe a little different if you're because like your cooldown is so low if you get all cooldown reduction. But I don't know. The thing, like, that's less bad because at least they can't punish you immediately for it. But when you're like staring someone else, when you're staring a Rakan down in the lane,
Life sucks without
and you just throw your arrow right in front of him to another lane, like, you're really asking for it. It was legit bullying. Nice. Yeah, ADC's top can be pretty good. I don't have ult.
I love evil. Evil loves me.
There's like 3 people down here.
Okay, well that means they're not on Dragon though.
Because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
Check those right here.
Universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along. Like a comet.
Bot lane's coming mid.
Travel
Okay.
fast. Used to be a square. Then I embraced the dark. Woohoo!
Damn it, saw me. Hey, she didn't kill my control ward though, which is great.
Self-control
Okay, I'm gonna
is
come back down there.
I choose fun.
What? Wait, why the fuck did it jump back?
Gonna burn.
Huh. Well, we got both flashes, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm upset I wasn't able to kill anybody.
Hey, what's up, Carson? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, we're doing great.
How do the Star Guardians see anything? Their sparkles are so darn sparkly.
just sad, lonely light bulbs evolving endlessly.
Oops.
Anyone have chocolate? I'm craving chocolate.
I thought I had to. I thought that he was gonna go harder on that. That is something too. I don't remember who brought that. I think Toosh brought that up one time. Is that these days it feels like I'm wasting my ults too often, like in situations where I don't need them. Ults or summoners. That's definitely something I could refine for sure. I mean, I do have some good ults too, but there's definitely some ults and flashes that are maybe not necessary, you know.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I only do it myself.
Coming. Shit. Can you get away? It goes so annoying.
Life is way more fun. Rules.
Oh, the Shaco box.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
What do we get here? McHale's or... I think I was getting Knight's Vow. I think I can peel an Ash Arrow.
So far past redemption,
Especially with Vow.
fun zone. Population Rakan.
Just to put that on Diana. Or Vayne. Singe does have a lot of CS, randomly. For a support. But that probably means he's taking CS away from other people like Urgot. Alright, so they're doing Rift. Nice. Got him. Scooping him. Boots of Swiftness. Maybe. I mean, they do have an Ash Arrow. And, like, Shaco's going AP, which does do, can do a decent amount of damage later. And typically, that's why I favor Mercs, but...
Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill.
Oh, God.
It's daily affirmation.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, it's possible. Like, that is helpful against Singed.
Perfection doesn't exist. It's up in my hair.
Your turret
Singed in
has
general,
been
but, like,
destroyed.
with his Rylai's and stuff, maybe. I don't know, man. Mercs are good. The thing is, like, it's not just the tenacity, which is also really good, but it's also the 25 magic resist is legit.
Danger brings out my bad side.
It's like an extra 400 gold in
Shut
stats.
down.
Something like that. Maybe more. God damn it.
Been slain.
Got clowned.
destroyed a turret.
Riku, let's destroy everything they hold dear and then laugh in their faces. Doing the right thing was boring.
We got Baron up. We should probably be pressure Baron. Nice. Diana dead. But...
That'll help her. She's really tanky.
An enemy has been slain.
Those good guys are just kidding themselves.
Yeah, we'll hold on. Thought about using a controller there, but...
Whoa! I saw stars for a second. That's something stark.
As soon as Diana comes up, we need to pressure this. We need to get our foot on the gas a lot more, I think, in these games when we're ahead.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
definitely lost way too many games that we should have
I
won.
agree with you.
If we just win the games we should win, you know, our win rate would be like definitely high enough to climb really fast. There's some games you're just gonna lose, but definitely throw in on a few of these.
I think it might be poison.
Living the dream.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know. They're okay. I thought some of them were in here. I guess not. Probably need more vision. I mean, Shaco's not here for this. Could we have not gotten Baron? It feels like we should have been able to get Baron. Maybe not. I'll be killing then. Good thing they don't have an ADC. Yeah, Ashe is not doing a lot here. I mean, to be fair, well, Vayne does have 2 items now. Vayne will probably start doing some stuff, but I mean, they don't like the support would be the thing I would say is really getting gapped here more than anything. This feels like he's just not going to do a lot. I mean, maybe we're about to get freaking blasted by this Singe support right now.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of Evil, the Emperor of Hotness.
Double mask jungler, huh?
Because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
I think we might go for Abyssal Mask here. Make it a triple mask.
Ooh.
Since Diana's and Jason are ones that are just kind of murdering everybody. I should maybe think about that more often, because that is significant.
Helping it along.
Give like Jason, and if we have anyone else like an extra... Oh, almost.
Asher's bot.
Okay.
I'll get her. She'll get that.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so obnoxious.
Shut down.
How does she know? Does Sweeper help? I mean, I guess if he went invisible with his Q. It's like she was hitting the right one. I don't know. She's a lot smarter than me. Maybe she just guessed right. Some people are really good at spotting clones. Like, which one's which. If they have buffs... Does the clone get a buff now, too? I can't remember. But there are, like, some little telltale signs. If you know what you're looking for and you're really paying attention, but...
Riku,
That is something I don't do very well. I do not pay attention very well.
I rescued you so you could hold my mirror and tell me I look good.
The clone takes way more damage. Okay.
Self-control.
Diana's not here, so we gotta be a little careful.
We're gonna burn. Amazing.
The order is given.
Shaco's like dancing over there.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Fucking. God.
Killing spree. You've been slain.
That is the Singe fantasy right there. Play with 1% HP. Damn, I should have looked up to see if Diana was going to be able to live. I guess they got the jump on her. These derivatives are kicking my butt. Yeah. They would kick my butt right now, too. We were talking about WoW earlier. You weren't there. We were sort of toying with the idea, Faded and I, of maybe going Horde, but I don't know. Even though the economy's inflated, I would still probably like to have my my gold. I think Draenei is probably better for Paladin anyways, like for your group. Obviously for Holy Paladin, I think the extra like mana refund from Blood Elves, the 6% every 2 minutes, is probably really good, but really it probably doesn't matter at the end of the day. I do like the aesthetics of Blood Elves. Go Horde Fresh. I don't know about Fresh. I mean, I was thinking about that too. Am I gonna be able to get this fool? I don't think so. I think we're gonna get baited. Probably didn't need to do that. Oh, the thing about Fresh is I would have to level a character again. I don't know. I'm just afraid. I mean, if you guys really want to do it, like, I'm just afraid it's going to collapse. Like, it'll have an okay population to start, but then it's going to be a bunch of private server people or people that already have, like, pre-made guilds. And that it'd be hard to find a guild. I know, you do have the pre-patch thing. Fuck. We don't want to give him Baron. I've got ult in 5 seconds. I don't have it right now. I think a second inhibitor is fine. Got him! Outplay that. It has been done with Echo. Last week. Somehow gets his ult off. I know, we can get pressure on this though. We can get this lane after you get your blue. As a holy paladin, you'll never not be in a guild. That's true. I don't know, if you guys are down with it, maybe. I'd have to level 2 characters, because you can't boost, though. I mean, it is a 50% XP boost.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair. Ooh, design.
When do I have to decide? When is the, have they said? When, like, that kind of thing's going on? We'll see how other people feel. I wish Malundu would come back so we could ask him if he wanted to play.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
I don't remember if Sharas said he was down or not. Holy shit. How the fuck did we lose that? I think I missed my knockup. I think Diana, when she pulled him in with her ult, it pulled him out of my R. Paladin on current. That is true. I guess there's not that much to lose. I mean, well, the thing is, like, it wouldn't be immediate, right? Probably.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
It would be, you know, the same bullshit that feels like it always happens, where it's like, you know, maybe we get through Nax, and then eventually the, you know, a month or two in, people in the guild just start trickling out, and it's hard to find replacements. Yeah, that's what I heard with pre-patch. You could do it.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
I wonder, are they going to have the Dungeon Finder also for, like, old world content? Like, if they bring the Dungeon Finder into Wrath, will a fresh, like, can I queue up for fucking Nomer or something?
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
Or, I'm sure, like, a lot of people hate Nomer. I love the soundtrack in Nomer. But, wow, they didn't get Baron? What the fuck? I just noticed that. Shows you how much I paid attention.
Living the dream.
Okay. Weird soul.
Yeah. Oh, Shaco's gonna fucking one-shot me. But can you queue up for that stuff? No, they said, I thought they just released something. Like, the PvE people said they're releasing some kind of, like, dungeon thing. Damn, this Diana's fucking smart, man. She knows which one is the real one and not.
Stare in the mirror. It's daily application.
Manual group listing, not Dungeon Finder as retail has. Oh, so you just list that you're looking for a group, but you can't just press, like, queue into group. Oh, okay. Giving me a prot tank position on Wrath Fresh. Okay. So you've already got a guild that's going to Wrath Fresh? That makes it more enticing.
Evil loves me.
If we already have, like, a pretty good group of people that are, like, committed, that's more intriguing for sure. Are they Horde or Alliance? Or do they care?
It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope. It's that the light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Horde? Okay. I'm down. I would prefer Horde. I mean, technically, I mean, it's close. Like, I gotta say, in Draenei,
Can you believe that?
I, Okay, I think it's it. That 6% mana is really good, but the 1% on hit's also pretty good. It would be kind of fun doing the Horde leveling experience again, too, in Classic. Hopefully it won't last that long, but just seeing different cities, leveling in different zones, that type of thing. Paladin leveling is kind of a pain in the ass, though, isn't it? Damn it, I'd have to level, like, all my shit up again. I'll have to think about it. Nice, we got him. It's like the leveling itself is okay, but then having to level up like fishing, cooking, you know, and your professions, like trying to level up, you know, jewel crafting. Oh, it makes it a lot better. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would probably be doing, is just dungeon leveling. If I could get away with it. I mean, I probably could. I mean, I'd be poor as fuck. That kind of does make the game, like, more interesting, honestly, if you're really poor, to some extent. But, because then you just have to work harder, and then you kind of got, you know, you're on your little hamster wheel for longer. Give you like, well, I mean, I don't want to be a little bitch, right? Like, I don't want special treatment in terms of people having to hand me out flasks and stuff. I try to do that to help other people out when I can. Now, if they want to hand me out Valinir at some point, you know, we can talk about that. But you know, I try to be a team player. Like, I'm gonna come laced up. I've got all my own shit. I'll try to help other people out where I can. You know. Trying to think of what else. Holy Paladins get special treatment. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be. Or Holy Paladin. I think Faded was either going Mage or. I think Mages are still pretty good too. I don't know if they probably don't have as much utility as Locks, but. I've heard, like, Druid tanks aren't insane, but, like, having a good Feral, and definitely a Boomkin, I've heard is really good. Boomkin, for sure, is, like, one of the best one-of classes, I think. It's just what people want to play, I guess. I mean, I think Mage, like, the DPS, I feel a lot of it is relatively balanced with the pure DPS. But I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass here. I've done some research, but... What did you end up last game? You, like, 12-2 or something? I don't even remember.
I was 7-5.
Okay. About the same thing.
Eh.
No, I thought you did really well. Are you liking that the double mask?
I really do.
It gives you a little more
It's so
survivability,
tanky.
and it's so good against the tanks. Oh yeah, Ret Paladins are pretty good too. I don't know what your guild already has, but yeah, Holy Paladins are, that's what I would want to play probably.
Who questions my
At this
ability?
point, and they I think you're definitely cool with having multiple of those in a healer group. Pretty sure. You just need one Resto Shami just to feed me those Manatide totems. That's what we need. But other than that, it's all good. Maybe a Druid pop Enervate on me every on cooldown. Yeah, I think red is one of those things where you probably want one. You definitely want one. But I don't know if you'd want multiple. Need 2, 3. I think their DPS is not like as bad as it was in previous stuff. I mean, that guy we had in our previous guild, I can't remember his name, but his DPS is actually like pretty good as Paladin. He was like top 5, I think, in several fights DPS. He was definitely like outperforming. I mean, part of that was also that some of our DPS was not that great, but I just feel like there's no universe in TDC where a lock should be getting beat by a ret. But and I kind of want to play something other than Rakan, but I kind of want to win. Let's just go with the win. We played a lot of weird stuff the last few days.
Let's dance.
Do you like healing Faded? I can't remember. There was some people, maybe I'm thinking of Melundu, who like healed on Shaman, but then he swore he would not heal in Wrath. Braum. It's okay. There's not a lot you can block. I guess you could block Jhin. Maybe should have gone more health instead of the tenacity, but whatever. Have you come across any Callistas? She's very good in high, low, and pro. Well, at least the word on the street is she's good in pro. I've seen her picked several times. I don't know what the win rate is. Let me see. Yeah, pretty good. 55% win rate. Like, third most picked. She's really hard to play in solo queue, though. She's a very good, like, early game aggression.
Destroy hope, bring the second coming of darkness, and get some new hair gel.
We go and walk it, or... No, Shirley's is really good.
Welcome
I think I'm gonna go Relic in this one. And just not trade as much, because... Dark Harvest. On Kaisa? Does that mean she's probably going
This place
AP?
look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter?
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Okay.
As far as the eye can see.
Yeah, she's gonna go that Luden's build.
I mean, I'm assuming... Hey, what's up, Prof? Good to see you, man. I mean, we might be joining, if I decide to do it. Again, no promises. I'm gonna have to research it and think about my time and commitments and stuff. But we would be joining, maybe Black Falcon's Guild if we want to roll fresh. So I can't, you know, I'm not going to be in control of that, and I can't control raid slots and stuff, but...
Doing the right thing was boring.
Well, yeah.
So you're playing the new Wrath.
I'm kind of leaning that way. I might try it out. Because I never played it back in the day. I just played End of Vanilla and TBC. So I might. TBC ended up like not being nearly as much of a time commitment as the first time. Like the first time I played it, I had to just... I guess it was because I was on a smaller server and I just didn't understand how to make gold very well. And I was having to farm for materials for raids like constantly. But this time, it was a lot more manageable time-wise. Basically just a couple of days a week, and I barely logged on the other days. It was like 10 hours or less a week, and I can manage that. I can't be doing 40 hours a week.
You will learn what duty truly
30 hours a week. But if I can get to that 10 to 15 or something, Obviously on launch I'll play it a lot more, but just settle into that,
Being bad feels so good.
you know, couple of raiding nights, maybe a couple of other things. Oh, you're getting your butt kicked in SC2? I do like me some StarCraft.
This happens only in the moment before I
Save it for nerds. I do danger.
Three.
Okay. You might have to... Can you email me that link at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com and just tell me that's like your guild's link or whatever? Because it's going to get lost in the chat eventually, probably. I can't write it down right now. I mean, I guess I can just scroll up, whatever. Just leave it there, and I'll write it down after the game. The chat's not moving that fast, let's be real. I can probably just scroll up after the game.
I only believe in myself.
Blood.
Nice. Okay, they're here. Okay.
Do you know where Bell, whatever the hell that champion is?
Belveth, she's probably top. I didn't see when she cleared Raptors, but she has cleared Raptors.
Self-control is
Probably top, it's my guess. She's probably doing golems right now. She didn't do Scuttle. I don't know. She could be bottom, but... No, there she is, yeah.
Yeah.
We just have to not die to their bullshit here, and I think we're fine.
doing my thing.
Pantheon's such a cheese pig.
As long as you can survive the first 10 or 15 minutes, he's...
Yeah, it's pretty worth it. They are a lot of AD. They actually have a decent little mix of AD and AP.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
Hopefully it's more than 2. You're supposed to get a 50% level boost, but I think they said it probably at least a month, hopefully. Yeah, exactly. The Shaman, they didn't give the boost.
Universe tends towards chaos.
Um,
I'm just helping it along.
Yeah, that was rough.
Living the dream.
They really should make pre-patch at least a month, just to let other people level, especially on fresh servers.
This passion compels me.
I mean, at least on fresh, you wouldn't be as far behind, though. Right? Because everybody's having to start at square one.
You ain't ready for this dark.
You've awoken something deep
I do what I
inside
want.
me.
No Starlight can say the same.
Yeah, he's there. I don't know if we want to mess with him, though.
Into my brother.
Have you come out to play?
Is there jungler coming? No! Why couldn't I E?
An ally has been slain.
Fuck.
An enemy
Oh my god. Okay, at least it's a trade. Did I just misclick the E? I thought I timed out.
ally has been slain. An ally has
Looks like that's not the case. Okay, I think I'm going... Go that, and then... Yeah, with Lilia, we definitely want to get Trelia's.
Executed.
Ooh, Riku. Let's destroy everything they hold dear, and then laugh in their faces.
Getting to see the high elf area is pretty cool too. I haven't leveled up in that in a long time. Or what? Blood elf.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the dark.
Could I have auto attack? I don't know. I feel like I could have maybe killed the Pantheon faster.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
I don't know. Did I not ignite? Why is my ignite up? Because I don't think I used it earlier. I think I fucked something up in that fight. For sure. I definitely, like, misclicked my E, because I'm pretty sure I had the timer on it.
Most good guys are just kidding.
Need to go back and watch more of that. Why not Lucia? I don't know. They're probably not coordinated, man. Like, a lot of people are not thinking about their picks, like, that carefully. Unless they're duoed, right? Okay, that was really smart of the Kaisa to wait on that.
Doing the right thing.
No! Ah! Come on, dude. Why would you use an ability to, like, take the... I mean, we're ahead, but it's like, come on, man. That's such an unforced error. To use an ability so I can't use my Relic Shield. I mean, like, Jin can do a lot of damage with Pantheon, but... Did he ult you, I guess?
He did.
Yeah, sorry. He just died, and...
I mean, that's my fault. I should have been aware.
I should have pinged it, that was the thing. He's a weird pick. You don't have to face that a lot.
It's all good.
Whoa! Danger brings
I
out
should've
my
been more
bad
careful.
side. Just kidding. On my side. Breathtaking.
But I don't know, like, they can get kills here. It's just, like, it's not happening. Again, like, Rakan's so good against that. If you just take double armor early, like with Guardian, especially with the, durability buffs, like,
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
it's so hard. Like, his damage is okay early, but it's not even nearly what it once was. That. Holy. Fuck, now she's got her bullshit. And Rift. Yeah, Leah should not have gone for that. Just give it up, man. I mean, I could have maybe been there a little faster, but it was like a freaking cannon wave on the tower. Like, we should have just given him drag.
I am alive! Riku, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me.
I thought she was just maybe gonna harass. Oh, okay, well. At least y'all got that.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, she did. Oh, dude, your shield. That's actually really good for us.
Got him. Okay, good. We turned it around there. The Kali could stealth under turret, yeah. It's not a great initial design for her, but I do like the change versus old Akali. It just took some balancing. I like certainly T stuff. I know Jolty Rest in peace. I don't think he's actually dead. At least I hope not. But really,
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because
no way. There's no way he gets me though. He hated certainly T-Champs, but I really like them. It is challenging to balance them, but I think they're really fun. Good champs in general. It's like Thresh, Yasuo, Yone. I think the Akali rework.
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs floating in space, revolving endlessly.
An ally has been slain.
Anyone have chocolate? I'm craving chocolate.
Okay, maybe she just took the wrong runes, because she went Break-In, which seems odd
Enemy double kill.
with Dark Harvest. I was hoping Pantheon would try to dive. Maybe I could have stood further back and baited that better. What the fuck?
You have been slain.
He's gonna... He did 1,000 damage to me? How? I guess I should not have stood that close and tried to auto him.
That was easy.
How much does E do? Almost nothing. Okay, well, that's one way to do it.
you can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a sweet cloak. Self-control is for star nerds. I choose fun.
What's she getting next? Phantom, I guess?
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
An ally has been slain.
I'm like a comet.
Holy shit! Alright, I guess I should have flashed faster. My god. Who flashed? I think she did to hit me.
Ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool.
Really? Oh.
Woo! I am so far past redemption. I am responsible.
An ally has been slain.
Can I actually kill her or not? I think so.
I look good. Cosmically good.
Can we go? No.
Boring.
And this game went south pretty fast. I'd definitely still come back, but...
Life is waiting.
Shut down.
Pantheon.
Killing spree.
Universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along. I got it.
Ah! God.
Enemy double kill.
It's so troll how I knock them both up, but then they both don't get charmed. Shit, they have snowballed so hard off of that dragon fight.
Woo! I am alive! Whoa!
Been slain.
I saw stars for a second.
Jesus Christ, the Jin is like 10 kills. Holy. He's gonna have another full item. What was he even building with another Dirk? At least he's going Dirk instead of crit. Wait, how the hell did she get her little bullshit? I guess from that. Okay, that was well played. Shit.
Oh.
Fuck. I should have done the vision, just worded it anyways. I was not expecting him to be there. Oh, collector, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Didn't kill him.
What the fu- Why is he so fast? Okay. I mean, I guess that's just zeal plus swiftness.
How do the Star Guardians see anything? Their sparkles are so darn.
Alright, y'all are getting close on your masks. Once we get masks, maybe we can do more. Would like Randuin's be any good here? Because I could pop the Randuin's on the Belveth when she gets close, and that would lower her AD for quite a while. Like 4 seconds or something, and that would work against Jin's crits.
Oh, careful, careful, careful.
Okay.
But it is less complicated.
God.
Has been slain.
Yeah, I don't think he
Your
critted
turret has been destroyed.
early. He was just running down the Lilia, but... My God. He's getting massacred here. Died so many times.
Thanks, Riku.
I think maybe it is at this point. It's just he just does way too much damage
My cloak
I
is
just cannot
woven
do
from the
anything
whispers of starfields.
without a lot of armor with that Jin. Sucks too, because Victor and Heimer do a shitload of damage also later, but early on we were making fun of this fucking Jin Pantheon and they got a few kills and snowballing the shit out of this game. I got Victor here. Oh, never mind. Everyone else is fucking there too. Oh my God, dude, they have so much CC.
Killing spree.
Fucking Jin.
An ally has been
Maybe Mundo kills everybody. Yeah.
double kill.
Shit, we got. God, we're just getting fucking rolled. Maybe I should have gone like just code red once they got a couple of kills. I mean, I was just disrespecting it. Should have gone like tabby. I think I was already committed to Shirelia's, and I think I have to do Shirelia's with Lilia.
I don't like being alone. Oh, and spiky space squids are the worst.
Dude, we were doing fine in the lane. Like, we were actually doing quite well for a while until Lilia threw at that dragon, and then we all just rotated and died too.
Onward!
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Just like, once the lane's broke, we just...
Dance between the rules.
How a dream was born.
I mean, like, Pantheon is still gonna fall off at some point. But obviously it's not looking good right now, but... I think we just get our shit together. We've got the double mask. Fuck! Forgot about fucking Gale Force. Gale Force very good against Rakan. Yeah, I gotta. Hey, what's up, Exalted? I have to obviously wait until Jin uses the Gale Force before I try to W onto him.
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a...
It's not that I completely lost.
Nice, good job, man.
It's the light
Sounds
side
awesome.
you died all the time, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Anyone says Jin is not tier 1 in solo queue. Definitely trolling. I don't think he's super OP, but he's definitely, like, really good. Especially if you play him well. Okay, they're kind of throwing, but we can't get anything. We held the inhibitors, though. That's good.
I dance to the beat.
Your turret has been destroyed. Has been slain.
Okay, he doesn't have Hourglass, which is, like, super weird.
Sometimes new agents of darkness need a break.
I've got to go. My mana is going to regen some. I should probably be okay.
Perfection doesn't exist. Look at my hair.
Okay, Mundo does have TP, but...
Order is given.
Woo! Being bad just feels so good.
Yeah, possibly Black Falcon. Spamming that gen. Have you played a lot this season? Let's just run out. Please just run. Oh my god.
Enemy double kill.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free.
Timer's on that bullshit again.
Your inhibitor inhibitor has been destroyed.
I only believe in myself.
Can we, like...
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
I mean, every inhibitor is gonna die. I think we have to... fucking do anything. There goes his ult. Lilia's so low. Oh my god! Dude, his range... Does he have rapid fire also? Yes. The Gale Force rapid fire, like, one shot from 1,500 units away or something. Maybe it's not that far, but... There's that fucking hold bottom. Leontres does a stack? Are you sure? I feel like it does. Does it not? Does Demonic Mask though? Huh. Okay.
Well, that's it for me.
Yeah, man, sorry, that was a rough one. We definitely fucked up that bot lane. We were doing fine, but after that dragon, we just didn't respect that power spike they got off that. But
Alright, man, I'll catch you later.
anyways, yeah, I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, that's good to know. I thought it was just like the more mass, the merrier, but you're right. That is kind of a bummer. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Sorry for the little bit of a late start. Hopefully we can get my sleep schedule back on it. I got lost in the sauce down a YouTube rabbit hole, and then I don't know. I just didn't get as much sleep as I should have gotten. So hopefully I can get back on it. Get back out here around 10 o'clock tomorrow. But anyways, all right, that's going to be it. Thanks. Have a good day, and we'll see everyone next time.